What is good, yo? It's your boy Ty back here with another video. Now in this video today we are going to be doing a pink diamond Richard Dumas gameplay, and I picked up Richard for 22,000 MT. Yes guys, a card with 30 Hall of Fame badges for 20,000 MT. But before we dive into that, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, please consider smashing that subscribe button, as we're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. 6'7", 200 pounds, 89 3-ball, 97 driving dunk, 86 ball, 90 block, 90 steal, 88 perimeter, 88 interior, 88 rebounding across the board, 94 speed, 90 speed ball, as well as a 94 lateral quickness. Tendency wise, 95 driving dunk tendency. Hopping down to the defensive tendencies here, 95s across the board, 30 Hall of Famers, catch, shoot, quarter specialist, clamps, pick dodger, pickpocket, hard crusher, receptor, intimidator. Talk about a lockdown defender. Hall of Fame showtime handles for days, quick first step, tight ends, unpluckable, slipper, elbow, tie shooter, volume shooter. 34 on gold, including the ankle breaker, lob city passer, dimer, rim protector, rebound chaser, pro touch, flexible, hot zone hunter, hot start, range extender. So if there's a downside to him, you could say, well, yeah, all of his shooting badges are on gold. I mean, what more could you really ask for a card for 20,000 MT? I'm just gonna be intrigued more than anything just to see how he feels. Now, the first thing that stands out to me is his player model looks massive, right? Just look at the broad shoulders. To me, that's a good sign. Like, just look at how he just looks like he's gonna beat people up on the defensive end. He definitely does. Like, he just looks like kind of built like the way you would want your pure lock to kind of be built. So I do like that from him. Just kind of the first thing that I noticed from him. Obviously, dribble sigs, pretty solid. Can't really complain about that. Oh my goodness. I think his release doesn't he have the Paul George base on quick timing? I think that's what it is. But his release looks more like, what am I trying to think? It looks more kind of like the base 11 of last year than the Paul George base. Now that's just me and kind of my interpretation of it, but man, this release is just so quick. I can't even really say anything bad about it. Now, hot spots from 4 to 5 plays around the arc, definitely something to like. But yeah, his release definitely reminds me of the base 11 of last year. So if you like that, you're gonna like his release. There's just no doubt about it. You're definitely gonna like the release, and it's gonna be a pretty easy release to get off, right? You're not gonna need a lot of space, a lot of separation. You're gonna be able to get it off. Now, I've always thought Paul George's release in a catch and shoot situation is hard to time. I've always felt that way. And that's just kind of me. So it still is kind of like that, right? Where in my opinion, it's just that little bit hard to time. So that's kind of the only downside I have to the release. But at the end of the day, it is one of the quicker releases in 2K. And if anybody wants to argue me on that, I'll argue that, because his release is so quick. It's not necessarily the easiest to time, in my opinion. So I'm not good on next gen. I don't really even know how to move on next gen. But I'm just going to sit here and try to just show you guys how you can move with this man if you know how to move. Now, I don't even know how to move, honestly, on next gen, but I'm trying, man. I'm trying to make it work. But again, has that quick release. Again, it looks more like Paul George's base on next gen than current gen. Current gen, again, I don't even think it looks like PG's base that much, but looks pretty knocked down there. We'll see. Again, it's just so quick. And for me, it's just a little bit hard to time. Paul George's release always has been for me, but I do love the quickness of it. There's no doubt about it. I love his quick release. It's just kind of that extra advantage, right? You're in kind of a close, tight window. You need to get a quick shot up. He definitely can get that up for you. There's not any doubt about that. We'll see what his dribble sigs in the full court kind of look like, because I know that it's way different on current gen compared to next gen. So we'll see. Behind the back is disgusting. Tween is pretty disgusting as well. So full court dribble sigs, there's not much here to love. I'll be the first to say it as far as, dribble sigs are concerned, where, a Pro 3 dribble sig translates pretty good. His full court dribble sigs are just terrible. Like, they're just absolutely not good at all. But again, you gotta love the release. At the end of the day, he shouldn't be handling the ball that much coming up the court, so you should be just fine. Looking at my opponent here, he's got Dwayne Wade, Kawhi Leonard, Bron. He also does have Dirk and D-Rob, so he's got a decent enough team. My team is kind of old. Like, it's my team basically that I had from 250, minus a few players that I sold. So this could be an interesting matchup. What in the court am I seeing right now? Like, this just has the definition of flood written all over it, just because of his court more than anything. But I did put my mans on the ball. I put Dumas on the ball just to see kind of how he guarded against, a good score in Dwayne Wade, just to see. just to kind of see, can he get me stops when I need him? Okay, I'll take a nice mid-range jumper on the first possession of the game. Oh my goodness. Y'all see how quick that release is? Although it wasn't green, you guys can see just how fast that release can get off under pressure. And, you know, he doesn't need any space. So that's something to definitely like about the release that he does have. Now, for me personally, I know it's going to take me a lot of time just to get used to it, right? I'm not used to him having that quick of a release. I'm not used to anybody having that quick of a release. So it's definitely going to take me a lot of time to get used to all the... Oh my goodness, Anton. I don't like that take, but I'll take it. That should be green. Late again, and that's just it. That one felt like a good release even, but I was just that little bit late. My guy Richard was super solid in unlimited on current gen. The one thing I will say is I just didn't ever have his release really down. We're gonna hop into a game of Triple Threat Online on next gen just to kind of see how he could compete on current gen compared to next gen. It's just gonna be interesting to see. Obviously, I know that he is going to be pretty solid. It's just gonna come down to that release, which I think on next gen is just gonna be a lot more impactful and a lot more greenable. Current gen, I just think it's so quick that it might just be a little bit tough. Obviously, we know what Ray Allen does on next gen. But that's just kind of my initial thoughts, right? On next gen, I think it's just going to be that little bit better. Where on current gen, it's still just that it's so quick. It's not a bad thing. It's just a hard thing, right? Good animation there. Obviously got blocked by Giannis. All right, man. Alright, man, I don't even know how to play next gen, so I'm just gonna go brain dead and just hope it works, because this dude's got me in a box, because I literally, just like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing over here on next gen. Alright, let's just get him the ball, and I heard running works pretty good on next gen, so, you know, let's just try. Okay, it didn't let me shoot the ball, but you know what, over to Luka. We got the wide open look that we wanted, and we cashed in on it. Bro, can you just leave me alone?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Credit where credit's due. You know, if a dude beats me and he deserves it, go for it, man. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. I wanted a 3. I guess I'll take the slam dunk. I wanted him to stay out to get just one more wide open look with him. I think what we really determined in that game is that I'm current gen made. I think that's what we determined. Richard ended up with 5 points, 1 assist, 2 assists from the field, and 1 of 3 from deep. But only, I mean, one of them, the one he green, was 25%. So, I mean, that was a good sign for Richard. But overall, it was just kind of a tough outing. So, I know Richard wasn't maybe super impressive, or that you guys didn't see maybe as much gameplay as you wanted to see. But I think I have a pretty good breakdown, or a pretty good idea of what Richard can give you on both gens. So first I'm going to start on the current gen side of thing, in which Richard's going to be able to move better. His full court dribble sigs are better with the burst in the game. You can make anybody on offense kind of create their own shot. Now on the flip side of things, his release on current gen is a lot more difficult to time in my opinion. It's super quick, which is a good thing. You want a quick release. So me saying he has a quick release is not a negative. It's just something that it is difficult to green, at least for me right now. He's definitely going to be a good defender on current gen. On next gen, the thing is, he can't really create that well, at least for me. I wasn't able to create that well again. A lot of it comes down to his full court dribble sigs. He doesn't have the pro 3 behind moving behind the back, which again, he shouldn't be your primary ball handler. What he's going to be on the court to do is play defense and shoot threes, and on current gen, maybe get a few showtime dunks. That's really what he's there for, and on next gen, he should have a top release in the game. With it being on very quick, should be very smooth. So either way, guys, I think he is going to be worth that 20K price range. Even if the gameplay you're like, I don't know if he's worth it. If he's not, just go back to shoot around, see how he moves, see what his release looks like. And again, if you can make that work for your squad, definitely do it. I'll probably definitely make it work for my no money spent squad. But I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay, guys. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys and have a blessed day.